say before I make that statement is, look, trust me, we've had plenty of little beefs or skirmishes, disagreements, whatever amongst ourselves. We're all men. Men have different egos. Um, we're all raised a little bit different. Me myself, I was raised a lot different than most other brothers. Because my parents, they're not from here. The generations of my family are not here in America. Like before my parents, there was nobody in my family here. So the way I was raised, whatever values I have, such and whatever, so to speak, that I had before I came in the truth, I didn't learn in the truth. The way I was raised is much different than, for me personally, most of the brothers here that were born here, their family is from here, grandparents are from down south or up north or whatever. So some of the things that I say or do or my attitude towards certain things is much different, so I may get offended or pissed off at certain shit that is nothing for them. So if I'm just using that as an example, right? So if a brother do something and offends me, you know, I might say something or I'll just shut the fuck up, because a lot of times man, we make a big deal out of fucking nothing. We turn how do you go you turn ant hill into a molehill, something like that. Basically, you take an ant hill, you turn it into a mountain, right?
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostle as great millstone, and salute you brothers doing this thing in sincerity and truth and with charity. And as you can see, I just played a clip from Eliathon's video, so I'm gonna be doing a skillful adding, a response to what he just said in that clip, man. It hit, it sparked something in me to add some precepts and, say what's on my spirit through the spirit concerning especially that last phrase. A lot of times we make a big deal out of nothing. All right. And end of the day, in this truth, there's, like the elder was just mentioning, it's brothers from different backgrounds, but we dealing with different personalities, dealing with all type of stuff. All right, I may take one thing one way, and it may be nothing to you, or it may be nothing to me, and it's a big deal to you. That happens. All right, that happens. Just like when in a relationship, problems arise. The thing is getting past those problems moving forward, man. As brothers, as fellow servants of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. All right, not holding grudges, not belittling one another. All right, but two, fellow yokemen with the same purpose and goal and the same love and the same mind, which is to serve Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. All right, build up the elective of our nation and fight for salvation, man. All right, that's our purpose, that's our goal, man. Okay, so really, it should be nothing that can really separate us. All right, because we're knit together in the love of the Spirit. But shit happens, okay? Disagreements, etc. And one side of it is learning to let shit go. Everything ain't a big fucking deal, to plainly put it. Everything really, you'll have two brothers, they can't resolve it, they issue, so then it comes up. And you listening and you're really like, y'all really couldn't just get past this? Right? But it be like that. Some men, I'm more passionate than others on certain things. So when they offended, they gung ho about it. Even if it may be small, but to them it was a big deal. And as brothers, we got to know our brother. All right. So Loki goes the wrong way. Working on not putting that stumbling block again in that brother's path, man. Because we know how they are with it. But at the same time, we each individual ourselves got to be able to let shit go too, man. We have to. Everything not that big of a deal. We fuck up with the Lord. So we really can't be too extra if we feel a brother fucked up. Okay? This is Colossians 3 and 13. Forbearing one another and forgiving one another. And I didn't get to finish the eldest video yet. I was actually in the middle of watching it, and that quote just hit home. So I may touch some same precepts he brings out, But it's on my spirit to go ahead and hop into this, man, because this is something we deal with. Every camp, no matter what level of rank you are, this is something that we all deal with, man. All right? So Colossians 3 and 13. Colossians 3 and 12. Put on therefore as the elect of the Most High, holy and beloved, bowels of mercies. And mercies mean love and kindness. All right? So this is out of love. Kindness, humbleness of mind, meekness, long-suffering, patience, forbearing one another. So we're going to have to deal with it. Look, we're going to have to deal with each other. We got multiple personalities coming together in unity, man. So shit gonna happen, but it ain't never really no big deal. We brothers. Remember that. Forbearing one another and forgiving one another. If any man have a quarrel against any, even as Mashiach forgave you, so also do ye. So how can we hold a grudge because we felt wronged or we salty about something, which 8 times out of 10 is really nothing, but it's okay. Everybody, look, anybody can be fucking offended. We have our own values to different things. We got the scriptures. We know what's written right there. That's for sure. Like, look, this is what it is. We also have our own personalities and how we feel about certain things. All right? So one brother may get offended at this, another won't. But 8 times out of 10, it's probably nothing, but either way, your brother feels type of way about it. Let's resolve this shit. All right? And sometimes us, the one that's offended, got to remember too, just let the shit go. Let the shit go. If it's pressing that much, of course, speak on it. Just so that demon don't sit there and fester and fuck with you. But sometimes out of love, man, all right, out of love, and even right here, out of understanding mercy, we want forgiveness for actually fucking up and sinning, and our Lord has forgiven us for that. We can't let go of some issue that we don't agree with. Everybody's not going to do the same thing the way you do it. Okay? It's just not going to happen that way. This is Philemon 1 and verse 17. Now, Paul is writing to the church to receive well, he's writing to Philemon. I'm going to double check. But he's writing to Philemon to make it known to receive, how do I say, Onesimus. back. All right? And this is what he says. Philemon 1 and 17. So apparently some things have happened, but let's get to the point. Philemon 1 and 17. If thou count me therefore a partner, receive him as myself. If he hath wronged thee or owed thee aught, put that on mine account. So Paul is giving him the same counsel. If there's some tension, if he did anything wrong to y'all, so you offended, or if he owe you something, put it on my tab, which they're not gonna really charge Paul back because this man he's labored. In fact, let me keep going. Paul have written it with my own hand, I will repay it, albeit I do not say to thee how thou owest unto me, even thy own self besides. See, like you owe me you. But if it's that person, whatever going on with him, I'll repay it. But don't forget, you owe me you. All right. So he said, let it go. Being offended is easy. As men, of course, we want everything to go our fucking way. All right. But that's not how life works, man. We're dealing with a body. All right. We all not going to think the exact same. We're going to have the same judgment when it comes to these scriptures. We all not going to think and feel the same way about everything. All things not for all men. So, did your brother was what he did really that bad that you mad about it? That it's something you can't let go? And some brothers, got that personality, that spirit that if they feel offended, it's always extreme. And that's okay. We'll deal with it, move forward. Even still, once it's dealt with, that even a brother like that got to learn it's over with. Some shit don't even need to be mentioned. Work it out within yourself, man. Sometimes it's us. Like, hey, the elder said it. Yeah, this brother may have said or did whatever the case may be, and you offended, but really you offended just because that's how you are. It ain't really the brother did nothing that damn bad. It's not always a big fucking deal. So balance it out, Sometimes you do got to say something. Sometimes it's just a matter of just getting over it. Whatever the case may be, man, we can't let that demon creep in and separate very friends, man. Because that's Satan's job. He wants to sift. He wants hatred. He wants chaos, disorder, anything that's against the truth. And the law was summed up in loving thy neighbor as thyself. So he wants that division, man. All right? Let me grab this. This is 2 Corinthians 11. Trying to see what I want to start. Slocky, bear with me. And I'm gonna get more down to the point. Yeah, I'm gonna get more down to the point. Paul is going in. He's going in, simply put. But we get down to verse 29. He says what? Well, I start at 27. He's going through some afflictions, mentioning some of the things he deal with, right? And weariness and painfulness and watchings often, and hunger and thirst and fastings often, and cold and nakedness. Beside those things that are without. So just dealing with the stuff from outsiders and outside influence and bodily stuff. He says, outside of those things that are without, look, that which cometh upon me daily, the care of all the churches. So Paul, one scripture he said, the more I love, the less I'm loved. It's like I'm reproving, I'm rebuking, I'm exhorting all this, and men get offended at me for telling them what's right. Essentially, for me showing love and wanting to sharpen your iron, motherfuckers even separate themselves, even stuff like that. Right, he said the care of the church, man. You got to deal with different personalities, different issues, everything that comes with looking over the flock, right? Then he says, who was weak? And I am not weak. Who was offended? And I burn not. Anybody, of course, Jay get offended. Somebody gonna do some silly shit. Just gonna just rub you wrong. That don't mean counsel. This brother ain't right. This brother did X, Y, Z. He ain't brotherly. Which he didn't do nothing that was really unbrotherly. But you took it so extreme. That's what you come up with, man. So now you got to look at this brother a different way, man. What do you say? Who was offended and I burn not? Paul's like, okay, you think you're the only one that get offended, man? All the shit we dealing with, we're dealing with each other daily. The more you deal with somebody, the more you're going to see shortcomings, man, or mistakes or stuff like that. You don't have to take everything to fucking heart, man. Shit happens. Mistakes happen. Take the example Yahweh Shai showing us and forgiving us and letting our shit go, which is actual. We really messed up. We can't really hold on too much to something the brother did, especially if it ain't really nothing, man. Let's really examine and make sure it ain't us just tweaking. And sometimes sometimes you can catch it, man. Because shit happens. And I give examples like with myself, Something happened. And you can feel the flesh tweaking or Satan on you. They want to make it a big deal. So I'll let the brother know I'm only mentioning this so this demon don't bother me. Say what happened. Then we move on. Now I took the power away from Satan. Now he can't even make it an issue or I'm just so offended at this brother. This brother ain't in the right spirit. Nope. I already acknowledged that. Let me tell my brother what this XYZ, this happened. Is the brother say Shalaki or it wasn't like that or whatever the case may be. But now I took the power from Satan away to even mess with me in the flesh. Some things you can, just let go and just let go. Sometimes you got to mention it, even if it's nothing. And you acknowledge it's nothing. You got to take that power away. All right? This is Rock 19. And we men, just because something is mentioned don't mean a reaction is needed. A brother come do the same thing. Tell me, look, you did X, Y, Z. Damn, so now I just know, be more mindful. Because we ain't trying to rub each other wrong. Pause. Salaki for my folly. But we ain't on that, man. All right. This Sirach 19:16. There was one that slippeth in his speech. So I'll say something wrong. They ain't mean it like how it came out, or they could have been angry and said it and didn't really mean it. Anything, whatever the case may be. But not from his heart. And who was he that have not offended with his tongue? Who ain't fucked up and said some bogus shit, man, that they didn't really fucking mean. So now when this happened to you, this just the worst man on the planet. You can't let it go. Meanwhile, our Lord has forgiven us for actual iniquity, worthy of death. Admonish thy neighbor before thou threaten him, and not being angry, give place to the law of the Most High. And that's another thing with being offended, man. That don't give you a pass to just be angry, man. All right, you salty, holla at your bro. So it's no grudge there. Remember the law of the Lord. This is all about brotherly love. The whole point of speaking on it is to work past it. All right, so we can keep the love flowing, so to say. So there ain't no division, no issue among men. It's simple. All right, it's really simple. Proverbs 17:9. He that covered the transgression seeketh love. Hey, that's a part of that mercy, love and kindness, to cover it, man. It just don't fucking matter, man. Let it go. Blot it out. But he that repeated the matter separated very friends. All right? And I'm going to end it on this, Lord willing. This Sirach 10:6. Bear not hatred to thy neighbor for every wrong. We can't take everything to fucking heart, man. Shit happens, bro. For real. Bear not hatred to thy neighbor for every wrong, and do nothing at all by injurious practices. And one thing we definitely ain't supposed to be doing, all right, is to seek revenge on our brother, and we shouldn't be doing shit to bring injury to him, not necessarily just physical, but doing shit out of spite. All right? That's madness. But hopefully it's edifying. All praises, honor, glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostle of the great millstone, and South Asian brothers doing this thing in sincerity and truth and with charity. Shalom, Baba Ba.